Good morning to all. Today we are gathered here for the workshop on Ventel Action Plan. This workshop is organized in collaboration with Mahatma Gandhi Council of Rural Education, Hyderabad, under the Ministry of Education, Government of India. And this workshop will be coordinated by Ms. Untitled, who's the resource person from Mahatma Gandhi National Council for Rural Education, Hyderabad. So before starting this workshop, we will invoke the blessing of God the Almighty, and I would like to invite Ms. Ashwati Balakrishnan for the prayer.
Come down, every blessing, fill my heart with thy praise. Streams of mercy, never ceasing, call for songs of praise. Teach me some melody story, sung by flaming temperament. Praise the mount, I'm fixed upon it, mount of thy redeeming love. Praise the mount, I'm fixed upon it, mount of thy redeeming love.
Thank you, Ashwati. Now I invite Dr. Asha OS, the Honorable Principal of Lesson and Training College, and our guiding light for the welcome address.
Thank you, Sija. Respected management officials, respected Dr. Shatrugnan Bharadwaj Sir, Regional Coordinator, NGNCRE, respected Patna Madam, Senior Academy Consultant, NGNCRE, Ms. Anuklithis, today's resource person, respected teacher coordinators, Dr. Sija, Dr. Renovi Anthony, Dr. Sunili, Ms. Sarida Leke, my dear colleagues and students. Very good morning to one and all. At the outset, on behalf of SNM Training College, I am delighted to acknowledge our gratitude to Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education for being associated with us in this great initiative, institutional level workshop on Ventel action plan for student teachers. As we all know, Ventel activities ambition is to strengthen vocational education, naively and experiential learning in the full remembrance of 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation. National Education Policy NAP 2020 visualizes India to be a self-reliant nation in the coming decades. It underscores the importance of vocational education as well as learner-engaged experiences at all levels of education. No doubt, prospective teachers and the entire teaching community are the leaders to propel the movement towards this rapidly evolving learning environment and to actualize this societal transition. With these few remarks, let me welcome you all to this workshop. The most respected regional coordinator, NGNRCE, Dr. Shatrugnan Sir, and Senior Academy Consultant, Dr. Patna Madam, will join with us shortly. On behalf of SNM Training College, I may extend a warm welcome to you, sir, and dear Madam. Srimati Anuklithis, NGNCRE, Hyderabad is our resource person today. Actually, when Anu Madam contacted me over phone in this regard last month, I was very busy with our NEP National Conference and hence I could not respond to her properly. Even then, she has extended all her services to us and shared all information with utmost love and respect for making our college a Ventel campus. On behalf of our college, I may share a big thanks to you, madam, and also welcome you heartfully to the workshop. Let me extend a heartfelt welcome to the teacher coordinators, Dr. Sita, Dr. Sunidhi, Dr. Renovi Anthony, Dr. Sarita VK, and my dear colleagues, students, and all well-wishers. A hearty welcome to one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, Asha ma'am. Now I would like to introduce the coordinator for today's workshop to our students. We have with us Ms. Anu Regis, who is a resource person of Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education, Hyderabad, Ministry of Education, and she serves as a coordinator and nodal officer with this organization. Ms. Anu Regis is basically a teacher educator specialized in career guidance and adolescent counseling. She has got an extensive teaching experience at school level, graduate level, and postgraduate level. Madam serves as a nodal officer at Kerala Differential Aptitude Test, and she serves as a coordinator and nodal officer at MGNCRE Hyderabad. She has coordinated and conducted a number of workshops on behalf of MGNCRE. I, on behalf of the principal, staff and students of Ethnic Training College, most cordially invite Ms. Anu to coordinate this workshop. Over to Anu ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was a very honest welcome. And one thing I would like to tell to everyone that your Sija ma'am has a really lovely, sweet voice. Whenever she is sending me voice clips regarding arranging this workshop, I feel like a sweet breeze that is blowing over me. Such a sweet voice she has.
Thank you, Anu. Thank you.
Think there is some confusion regarding mental action plan. It's really simple because NEP 2020 it emphasizes vocational education, experiential learning, and talent. And in relation to these aspects, MTNCRE, that is directly under Ministry of Education, is trying to implement an action plan in every BA colleges, And for the time being, we have conducted 2,000 workshops all over India. Every university is touched, every aspect of BEd colleges, DLEd colleges, every teacher education institutions are touched by MGNCRE. And simply for the purpose to introduce mental action plan. And to the student teachers, I would like to say, we are not here to learn something completely related to any complex theoretical aspect. It's not at all like that. We are here to interact, and we are together going to plan out a mental action plan and implement in your institution. And for the time being, let me say, mental action plan, it's completely a practical aspect. It is nothing related to any theoretical aspect. So to exemplify, because I now knew that the professor, including the professors, are not knowing the exact essence of mental action plan. So to introduce the basic concept, I am going to do a demonstration, and I need a smart student teacher who herself or himself introduced right now, and she or he will be declared as the smartest and the star of today's day, as star of the day. She or he will be star of the day. Immediately after my statement, you have to turn on your video and audio and self-introduce. Let me see who is the smartest person in your campus. So I'm repeating. I just asked you to introduce yourself, and that person would be declared as star of the day. Very simple. Student teachers, don't go backward. Come forward. You are the future of our nation. Come forward. Princey Wilson, I'm Very delighted to see you. I'm happy to see you. Please introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rinsil Sen, and I am doing my second year B.Ed course with specialization in commerce.
Very good, Rincy, and you are the star of the day. Now, Rincy, please be with me. Whenever you are feeling any interruption regarding my voice, regarding my video, please let me know. And for the time being,
Sure.
you are smartest person, smartest teacher of your institution. And it's a hat of you. Hat off. Now turn off your video, turn off your audio. Just I'm going to demonstrate something. And Rincy, just like Rincy, every student teachers, please come forward and answer. Whenever I'm asking you any question, you just turn on your video and audio and just open. And Rincy, could you please mute yourself?
Okay, ma'am.
One thing, ma'am, I'm really sorry to say, because your prayer session, no, ma'am, it was indeed melodious. In fact, that song touched my heart. But unfortunately, I couldn't see her. Ashwati, could you please turn on your video and show me?
Okay, ma'am. Actually, I thought it will make some disturbances when I start my video.
No, please, now, please. Please do it right now. Let me see you. Oh, such a lovely face you have, and you are hiding behind camera. Don't be like that. The student teachers, they have to be the models to everyone. And don't think that the data will be consumed in short while, and when you are singing, everything will be lost. Don't think like that. When we are seeing someone and when we are going through the experience, we would feel better. So that is what I am going to convey. Please turn off your video right now. I'm happy that you are there. And please mute yourself. And whenever I am asking you, I need quick response. Okay. So what can you see right now? Is it empty or full? Anyone? Turn on your audio and say. Are you seeing a full glass or an empty glass? That's what I am asking. Are you seeing this as full? Water? It's empty. It's empty only. And now?
Water.
Is it full?
Half full. Half full.
Half full. I think I heard some other voice who was another person who was trying to talk. Any new person who suddenly felt the social responsibility and came forward? No. Again withdrawn. Okay, just leave it for just for a second. I am leaving it, but I will make everyone to come forward because you have to interact in well manners. So we are seeing a partially filled glass. Now moving on to the next aspect. So right now,
Full glass of
I
water.
think that was the person who responded. Rincy again. Once declared star doesn't mean that only the star can talk. Any other person? Any other smart student teacher come forward?
That's a full glass of water.
Yeah. Full of water. May I know your good name?
My name is
Turn on your
Abdul.
video. Turn on your video. Hello, handsome. Why are you hiding behind camera?
No, ma'am. I usually use my microphone. That's why I'm not turning on my video.
No problem. Actually, I want to see everyone. That's why I'm making you turn on video, turn on video. That's why I'm repeating the same. And
Okay.
you repeat your answer.
It's a glass full of water.
It's a glass full of water. So I'm telling you one thing. Just imagine this is the knowledge you want to pour to learner's mind. And imagine this is the learner's mind. Can you pour the full water into this learner's mind? Could you pour the whole knowledge into this learner's mind? It's not possible. And if the learner's mind is empty like this, we definitely can call. The whole knowledge can be poured easily to this empty class. And how can we make a learner's mind empty or just like clean slate? Tabula rasa, you are learning, no? Just like tabula rasa, how can we make? And for that purpose, we are introducing Ventel action plan. For the time being, to self-introduce, I told that I need 3 volunteers, and the volunteers would be lighting up matchstick at first and then a candle. Now I invite those 3 volunteers. Please come forward, self-introduce, and after that, light up the candle. And other student teachers, please observe. Rinsi, is it you?
Hello. Yeah, only it's me.
Okay. You can start with. You can call upon the next person too. After your demonstration, you can call upon the next person too.
Okay, I'm the coordinator of community engagement activity. And let me give an introduction about the activity, ma'am.
Actually, Rinsi, right now you just do the demonstration, and when we are dealing with the interaction session, I will give you the time to say everything. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Rinsi, may I know, did you use lighter to light up the candle?
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, I told you, no, you have to use a matchstick. No, it's okay. Leave it. Now, for the next person, next volunteer, please come forward. Rinsi, if you know the person, please call upon the next person's name. I'm not telling her name because I don't know.
Okay, Naina. Ma'am, it's Naina.
Naina, come forward. And please make sure that you are using a matchstick. Naina, happy to see you. You are also using a lighter, no problem. Next person, while Naina is dealing with a demonstration, next person be ready with a matchstick. Otherwise, whoever is sitting at a relaxed mode right now, you can go to your kitchen, get a matchstick, and you do the demonstration. Actually, we are not in a hurry. Be relaxed, be calm, be in the informal situation. I am not going to tell you. I am not going to report to any word that you did like this. No, it's not like that. We are interacting and we are planning out. We are going to find out something. We are making use of an action plan. That's why I'm asking you to do this. So be relaxed. You all are really vibrant, really lovely. I can see your faces. But I am unfortunate that I am seeing only the DPs, not videos. I'm unfortunate in relation to that. Whatever, Naina, please go. Introduce yourself at first, and after that, do demonstration. Oh my dear Naina, I can't hear you. Okay, Naina, please go on. Naina, could you do it again? Okay, thank you, Naina. Now, do one thing. If your ceiling fan is not working right now, just switch it on. No, you be like this and just switch it on. No, it's okay, it's okay. Whatever you have demonstrated, that being, it's more than enough. You unknowingly showed something. Because you were thinking that the light may It will not be in a manner that so that it will not continue. So you use your hand to cover it up. To avoid wind, to avoid disturbances, you use your hands unknowingly. To every student teachers, I request you to notice that very action showed by Naina, and I will explain it later. Thank you, Naina. Thank you for being a part of this demonstration. Naina, could you please call upon the next person who was going to volunteer and do the demonstration? Jaya. Jaya
Hello,
Durga,
ma'am.
come on.
I'm Jaya
Hello,
Durga.
Jaya Durga. How are you?
Hello, ma'am. Good morning. I'm fine. I'm Jaya Durga. I'm doing second year B.Ed program and a specialization in natural science. I'm the student coordinator. I'm the student coordinator of Swachhata and the health related program.
I'm really happy to know that too. Now please go on with your demonstration. Thank you, Jaya Durga, that you used matchstick. Everybody, please observe. Very good, Jaya Durga. Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank
To
you.
every student teachers, I would like to say that three of them, Rinsi, Naina, and Jaya Durga, they lighted up the candle. And Naina and Rinsi, they used lighters. Actually, just think the way when they were demonstrating, Jaya Durga and Naina used their hands to cover up the light. And it actually happened in a manner of habit only. It's just a reflex. Actually, it is a habit only. Whenever we are using a matchstick or whenever we are trying to light up a candle, it is a natural reflection that we are using our hands to cover up. And Jay Durga, now you may please mute yourself. Everything happened through your life. Gradually and continuously, you learn. For the past years, you were learning how to light up a candle. And you have faced so many errors. You have done so many faults. You have followed so many wrong methods. And after that, unknowingly, through experience, with trials and errors, you learned the correct way of lighting up a candle. Just imagine if same demonstration was done by a 5-year boy. What will happen, Naina? If a 5-year boy is trying to light up a candle, what will happen? Naina is wondering. Okay, let her wonder. Rinsi, tell me what will happen.
Maybe because of the fan, light may
And otherwise, he may burn himself. He may get injured by the light. That is also
yes,
a probability. Okay.
a chance.
But for you people, it won't happen because you have learned through your experience. But for a 5-year boy, he will also learn. He will also go through experiences and he will also one day learn everything. And this is what the exact learning that happens through experience learning. This is what Ventel AP ultimately targets. Ventel AP targets such experiential learning, introducing a curriculum that includes experiential learning, introducing a curriculum that includes vocational education, introducing a curriculum that includes NEI talent. Now, here comes your next task. You can make use of your Google search. You can search any word, and we are going into a quick group discussion session. In this group discussion session, any student teacher can moderate the group discussion session, And the three basic questions upon which you are going to group discuss are: first one, define vocational education; second one, nayi talim; and the third one, experiential learning. Really simple: vocational education, nayi talim, and experiential learning. And let me see who is the smartest student teacher from you who comes forward and moderate this quick group discussion forum. Let me see the person. Nana is thinking like that. Please, ma'am, please don't call me. Now the opportunity is open for everyone, and please remember, opportunity knocks only once. Opportunity knocks only once. In the afternoon, I will not come to your college and ask the same question because I have to attend another institution. And tomorrow also at this time, I will be in another institution. I will not be with you. Now only, for the instance only, I will be with you and asking the same question. Any student teacher can come forward and moderate a quick group discussion forum. Naina escaped. Why did you switch off your video? Let me see you. No one is coming forward. Naina, be with there. Be with me, I meant. Be with me. Archana Nair has left the meeting. Is it because of technical error or she has got bored with me? Is it like that? Any student teacher come forward. You are the future of. You have to give vast knowledge to a very huge quantity of people. Please come forward. I think Rinsi herself will do. She is smiling at me and it seems she is willing to do the same. And one more thing, please don't hesitate to use Malayalam language. I do follow Malayalam. I can hear and understand Malayalam. If you want to communicate in Malayalam, no problem at all. You can moderate the group discussion also in Malayalam. But I will be using English simply because that the persons from MG and CRE, they do not know Malayalam. So for easy communication to them, to convey the matter to them, I will be using English. If you are comfortable in Malayalam, no problem at all. You can go on in Malayalam only. Because the very thing and the very fact that I want to know is the content transaction and the communication, not the language. Don't make language a barrier. Be comfortable, be relaxed, and express yourself. Now, who will be the person who comes forward for leading this group discussion? Let advise all three of them.
Okay then. Okay.
Actually, I need, for the time being, I need only a moderator. Let advise be the moderator and advise lead the group discussion. And advise it's ultimately depending on advise that advise can call anyone. Advise can call upon anyone. Okay, advise, are you clear?
Let me look, miss. 1 second.
Okay.
Ashwati, would you mind joining me?
Okay. Ashwati, what did you ask? I didn't hear you. What
Hello,
did you
miss. You
ask?
want 2 volunteers, right?
No.
No, actually, advice. It's really simple. Ashwati, let me say, it's really simple. I have to see a group discussion, and that group discussion has to be led by someone. I need a volunteer for that only. I need a moderator for
Okay,
leading
that
a
can be,
group discussion.
I can do that.
And for you will do that. Advait will do that.
Yes,
Is
miss,
it like
I'll do.
that?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Advait. Now, Advait, you have to say the question: vocational education, experiential learning, nahi that. These are the 3 aspects You are what you are going to discuss right now, and after discussion, after clarifying the thoughts regarding these three, let everyone reflect on the same. Let everyone reflect on the same. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And for defining purpose, everyone can make use of Google search. I'm not demanding that you have to think about it and you have to memorize something and then say or define these aspects. No, it's not like that. You can make use of any reference book, you can make use of any Google search, and after searching and referencing, just say the definition. That's it. Okay, advice. Please go on. Actually, after this workshop, I would tell something that every 50 student teachers have to register. Please make sure that even if they are not attending, they have to register. And for the time being, I will be giving clarifications regarding mentality to the persons who are present right now, and that person should be with ultimate responsibility to convey the message to the absentee. It's your responsibility it is your responsibility and duty that you have to communicate with the other student teachers also, and you have to act as a unit. Okay, is it clear? To the student teachers, I am asking. Everybody is hiding behind the camera and everybody is turned off the audio too. And I don't know what they are doing right now at their home.
Anu ma'am, is it that everyone, can you ask them to switch on the video? So
yes, ma'am, definitely. Actually,
students, it is needed. Ma'am is asking you to unmute your video. Everyone should, you can mute your sound.
Your video.
Yes, everyone. Vidisha, you can mute your audio, but you have to switch on your video.
Ma'am, actually, I would like to ma'am?
Yeah.
Kindly let me add on. Actually, to every student teachers, I would like to say one thing. That is, we are going to discuss and plan together what Ventel is. And for that purpose, I have to see you. Now in this pandemic, I have no other means that I can come there and see you. That's why I am asking you, turn on your video. I have to see you. But for the convenience, please turn off your audio. Make you yourself muted. But it doesn't mean that you can be invisible. Don't be showing such a tendency. Make you visible. And on that aspect only, you will be expressing. I need your expressions. I need your thoughts. Because we are going to implement an action plan. It's nothing related to theory. It's nothing related to any complex matter. It's really simple. We are going to plan together. And just feel comfortable and be at an ease. And just think that we teachers are not with you. You are inside your classroom. And we teachers are not with you. I need that mood. I need that ambience. Only in informal situation, every brain will be active. Don't be in a panic mode. Whenever I'm seeing Naina, actually I'm really tense. She is scared actually. I can see her face. Don't be at a tense situation. Be relaxed. Be at a ease. Be cool, relaxed. And can you please smile at me? Such a sweet smile everybody has and nobody is smiling. Oh, at least I'm fortunate to see Naina smiling. Okay, Advai, now it's over to you. Please go on.
Yes, miss, I just got only a brief idea about vocational education, and would you mind if I tell a brief definition about that?
Advai, did you ask something or did you say something?
I would say something, miss.
Actually, I didn't get you. Please,
Okay, it's because of my mate. 1 minute.
please.
Yes, miss, I just got only a brief idea about vocational education, and would you mind if I tell a brief definition about that?
Advai, did you ask something or did you say something?
Actually, I would say something, miss. Yes, actually, I have gone through vocational education, and I have got a brief idea about that particular word. Would you mind if I explain it in?
Please carry on.
Hello.
Please
You can
carry on,
carry.
Advait.
Okay, okay. So vocational education is education that prepares people to work as a technician or to take up employment in a skilled craft or trade as a tradesperson or artisan. And vocational education is sometimes referred to as career and technical education. Okay, miss.
Okay, Advait. Now let them volunteer. Let
Okay.
any student teachers to reflect on any topic in vocational education, experiential education, or any style, anyone.
Okay, miss. Thank you.
Ma'am, let me say something about
Yes.
experiential learning.
May I know who is that person talking with me? Rinsi.
Rinsi, ma'am.
Rinsi. Okay, sure, Rinsi. Please go on.
We already studied the term experiential learning in our B.Ed program. Actually, it's something which learning by doing. Because when we learn something by doing, by hands-on experience, it will
Yeah.
retain more to retain the concept and will be more familiar with that concept. No need of a by heart study that and it will retain
Thank you.
that until out. That's all about experiential learning, ma'am.
Okay, so do you want to reflect on vocational education too? No. For the time being, experiential
Vocational
learning.
education. Okay, ma'am.
It's okay, Rinsi. It's okay because Divya Prasad has turned on her audio. She wants to tell something. So let Divya say. Divya, come on. Rinsi, please mute yourself.
I
Divya?
would also, yes, miss, am I audible?
Yes, very much. Very much audible. Please go
Okay,
on.
thank you, miss. I would also like to reflect upon experiential learning. So, experiential learning, as she already told us, is learning by doing, right?
Yeah.
Yes. As a teacher, I always felt that students learn much faster when they have a direct experience with things.
Okay.
If we make some objects or make them do something, they will learn fast. That's what I really got experience in classroom.
Okay.
Then it is also, I think that there are different kind of learners. Some are visual learners, some needs just when we read or recite something, they can learn. Some students need a direct experience. They want to see things, they want to touch it, they want it working. That is what experiential learning is. I think
Thank
about
you,
it.
Divya. Actually, you have added on something also. You have added some thoughts about learning styles also. Actually, for the time being, that is also an added information. And thank you, Divya. You can mute yourself because Ashwati is in a hurry to tell something. Now it's turn is over to Ashwati. Lindsay Raphael, please wait. Please wait for your
Yes,
turn.
miss.
Now it's Ashwati's turn. How much vibrant student teachers were there and nobody were coming forward. Ashwati,
Miss, I want to say that experiential, we were talking about experiential learning, right? Right?
actually let me make it sure. Is it Lindsay talking or Ashwati? Who is the person talking?
Miss, may I talk?
Lindsay, are you asking?
Yes,
Is it Lindsay? Okay. Okay, sure.
miss.
Ashwati, did you say something? Lindsay, wait for a while. Be with me, wait for a while. Ashwati, did you say something?
Miss, I would like to talk about vocational education. Firstly, we will find out the meaning of vocation. Vocation means some talents and
Lindsay,
abilities.
wait for a while. Lindsay, can you hear me? Wait for a while. Actually, is it, I am making sure. Can you see her? Is it my
Yes,
problem? Everybody can see Lindsay?
No. Lindsay's video is off, I think. Lindsay?
Okay. I thought it's my technical error. That's why I'm not seeing her. That's why I
Yeah, yeah.
asked. Lynn, turn on your video.
Okay, miss.
Oh, such a pretty girl. Why are you hiding behind camera? Okay, please go on, Lindsay.
Okay, miss. Miss, I would like to talk about vocational education. First, we will see what is mean by vocation. Vocation means to the children's and relating to that trade, various techniques and education are provided to the children's.
Yeah. It's okay, Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay. And I would like to say it was Lindsay's voice. It was calm, bold, and very clear. For every others, it was breaking. You met with so many technical errors, and your voice was not so calm. Thank you, Lindsay, for your complete explanation regarding vocational education. And
Thank
I
you, miss.
think now let's move on to name talent. Is it in? Advait, are you there? Advait? Advait
Yes,
was
miss, I'm
not.
here, miss.
Advait, please
Yes,
introduce
miss, I'm
name
here. We need a little more time, please.
Ma'am, can I say something related to Neithalim?
Let's hit the
Who's the
baby.
person talking?
My
Harida.
name, yes, ma'am.
Okay, please go on.
Yes,
Advait, you are not doing your duty as moderator. You forget that you are the moderator. I'm reminding.
But
Harida,
others want to
please go on.
contribute to miss.
Moderator means you have to mediate. You have to mediate thought, reflection. You have
Okay,
to
miss.
make others to tell. Okay?
Actually, miss, I'm not an experienced moderator. That's why this is happening.
But for the time being, at least you have learned. This is an experiential learning situation. The platform is for experience. So you
Okay,
have
ma'am.
experience right now. Okay?
Still late.
Today onwards, you know. Now, Harida, it's your turn.
ma'am, I think that the Neithalim is the Gandhiji that means that the students should be should be able to do something related to the by their own experiences. They should be hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Neithalim is a system that which is put forward by Gandhiji's ideas on experiential learning, which gives much emphasis to the work education and community engagement. It's only
Okay.
it's my limited knowledge, ma'am. I don't know much more about this.
It's not at all a limited knowledge, it's vast knowledge. In fact, you have reflected in a very vivid manner, actually. Now, I think Rosemary wants to share something. Rosemary tried so many times, and it's your turn, Rosemary. And Rosemary, please wait for a while. Sejan, ma'am, I forgot to tell you something. That you have to make sure with regard to screenshot. It's for reporting purpose. Please tell or you yourself to follow to take screenshots. Okay.
Yes, yes. We
Now,
are
Rosemary,
recording
it's your turn.
We are recording the entire thing.
And no, ma'am, actually, it's not recording. The pictures are also needed. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Now, Rosemary.
Hi, ma'am. I think vocational
Hi.
education is highly important because it gives each and every person to excel in his profession by providing him an experience before getting into a job. So I think vocational education should provide some experiential learning to excel in their jobs.
you so much, Rosemary. Thank you much. Actually, you were active participants in the group discussion, and for the time being, I would like to share and show you something. Rosemary, be with me. Now we are moving on to slideshow session. I'm making sure with the slide presentation. Please, Rosemary, please give me assurance regarding the visibility of slideshow. And Rosemary will be the first one to read aloud the first slide that I am sharing. I think my screen is visible now. Rosemary, please reply.
No, miss.
Let's wait for a while.
Yes, miss.
Can everyone see the slides? Please make sure that you are clearly visible because you yourself has to read it aloud. Okay, is it clear? You yourself have to read it aloud. Now, is the screen visible? Rosemary, could you please read it aloud for everyone?
Okay, miss.
Rosemary, could you please be louder? Only the headings you need to read aloud. Read aloud only the words.
You mean words of Mahatma Gandhi?
No. Title.
Ventel workshop, vocational education, night talim, experiential learning.
I think everybody noticed the correlation with the alphabets which are colored in yellow. Vocational education, that is VE, Nahi Talim, NT, experiential learning, EL. I think everybody noticed the same. Now moving on to the next slide. Now Rosemary, please read it aloud for everyone. Rosemary, can't you see the slide? Is it visible or not?
It's visible, ma'am.
Okay, Rosemary, please go on. Come on.
There is some signal problem for her. She's not responding.
Okay, it's okay. Then Advai, please read it aloud for everyone. Actually, we are running short of time.
Advait is,
We have to finish.
Rosemary,
Then
I think Advait is not right.
Hello, miss.
Is it Rosemary?
Yes, miss.
Okay, please go on, Rosemary. I think you met with some technical errors. I understand. I do understand. Please go on reading.
Yes. Actually, the audio was not clear.
It's okay, dear. I understand. Please go on reading.
Be the change you want to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi.
Okay, thank you, Rosemary. Now, Rosemary, please check the names that are displayed under the tab participants or the people and call any other student teacher randomly. Don't call the person who is familiar to you. Call the person randomly.
Chibi. Chibi or
Jibi.
Ravi.
Is it Jibi?
Chibi.
Jibi. Jibi, do
Chibi.
it
Chibi.
fast. Turn on your audio, no need of video because video will not be visible to everyone. PowerPoint is now displayed, so no need to turn on your video. Please turn on your audio and speak aloud. Just read the words that are displayed on the screen right now.
Okay. Hello, miss. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, very much, dear. Please go on.
Let's work with NCRE Hyderabad to revise.
Who was the person who was assisting? I heard two voices. No, you were the only one who were speaking up. Okay, GB, let it be like that, and now we are moving on. Just read the next slide.
Mahatma Gandhi National Council for Rural Education Hyderabad, the Ministry of Education, Government of India.
Okay, GB, stay there, stay with me. Now let me talk for a while. This is Professor Dr. W.G. Prasanna Kumar, and he is the Iron Man behind the scene. Every workshop is the creative reflection of his brain. And I told you earlier that so far 2,000 workshops are going on all over India in every university, in every BS colleges. And he is the chairman of MGNCRE Hyderabad. And MGNCRE Hyderabad is under Ministry of Education, Government of India. And now let's have some photographs that reflect the quick actions and the instant motive reflections of MGNCRE. And these are the usual activities of MGNCRE. Moving on, he has planned a lot and he has implemented a lot. Now, please read it aloud for me. Here.
What is Ventel?
What is Ventel? Actually, for the time being, we already know, we have already seen that what is Ventel. But just for a clarity, we are saying it again. Now, here, please read it aloud.
Ventel, Vocational Education, Talim, Experiential Learning.
I think to every student teacher, the matter is very clear now. Ventel action plan is completely relies on these three sub-themes: vocational education, Italian, and experiential learning. We have repeated the same matter so many times, and I hope everyone is now clear with the basic concept. Now please read it aloud here.
Let's see what is vocational education.
You people have reflected on vocational education. So for the time being, we know what is vocational education, and we will let's have a glance on vocational education. Now please go on reading.
Education lectures students who work in a specific trade, craft, as a technician, or in a professional vocation such as engineering, accountancy, nursing, medicine, agriculture, or law.
Here, just correcting, it's not agriculture, it's architecture. So moving on. And now I understand the bottom part will not be clear. So we are moving on to the next slide. Please read it aloud.
What is NATALIM?
Continue reading.
NATALIM means basic education or holistic education.
So from our group discussion, it was very clear that the experiential learning and vocational education, you could define it in a well manner. But when it comes to NATALIM, we have to add on something. So in that aspect, just read this definition, and after that we will be dealing the holistic education in a nutshell. I will show a diagram related to holistic education, and you people will be more aware about holistic education. Now read this slide here.
Holistic education is a comprehensive approach to teach and educators to address social, physical, and academic needs.
Okay, thank you. Now, please call upon any other student teacher randomly. And for the time being, let her decide who will be the next person who will be reading it aloud for us. And for the time being, I would like to introduce 5 H's. 5 H's, these are the basic of holistic education or NAE Talim. NAE Talim simply indicates 5 H's, and the 5 H's, the first H is holistic, as a whole, simply means as a whole. And the 4 other H's are heart, hand, head, and health. Now just imagine when Naina was lighting up the candle, if she gets burned, if just imagine that her finger gets burned, what will be your expression? Will you be saying, it's better, she deserves it? Actually, I wondered this. Will you be expressing like this? Will the emotion be like this?
No, ma'am.
No, then what would be?
I will feel scared when.
You will certainly feel concern and you will express some sort of empathy, and that feeling is what we call in among 5 H's making use of heart. Whenever we are going through so many experiences, we have to make use of our hand, our head, and indeed and definitely heart. And one more H has been included under this aspect, and that is health. We have to maintain a proper physical and mental health too. All these 4 H's are included, and as a whole, we will be telling about 5 H's, and the 5 H's as a whole indicates NAE Talim. Now, please go on, dear. Who is the next person who is going to read it aloud for us? Actually, I didn't hear your suggestion. What's the person? GB. BB. BIBI. B.
Hello, Miss. I'm Duty.
BY. Okay. Let the person come forward and introduce herself. Yudi. Okay, now I got it. Yudi. Okay, Yudi, come forward.
Hello, Miss.
Yes.
Yes, Miss. I'm Duty. Hello, Miss.
Thank you. Please go on reading.
I'm a student of physical science option.
Very good. Now please read it aloud.
What is experiential learning?
Let me wait for the next slide. Okay, continue reading.
Okay, Miss. Experiential learning is the teaching of that informs many methodologies in which teachers purposefully engage with learners in direct experience and focused reflection in order to increase knowledge, develop clarify values, and develop people's capacity to contribute to their community.
Thank you, Didi. Please stay with me. Go on reading.
Okay. Now let's the core areas of Ventel AP of MG and CRE.
Okay.
MG and CRE core work areas. NAE Talim, basic education of Gandhiji, Swachhata action plan, rural management, rural engagement, and rural immersion.
Now, Didi, thank you so much. And to every student teacher, please be attentive because I am moving on to the very important session of our program. MGNCRE, actually MGNCRE aims at all higher education institutes. HEIS simply means higher education institute. In every higher education institute, MGNCRE plans to set up a social entrepreneurship, Swachhata and rural engagement center. And while for diets and all BEd colleges and all DLEd colleges, MGNCRE plans to implement vocational education, and that aspect we have already seen. It completely aims at Nayathalem experiential learning and vocational education as a whole, and it is called Ventel Action Plan. And for every management colleges, something like MPA and MCOM, those courses will be introducing rural entrepreneurship development cell. And for the time being, you have to stick on to Ventel Action Plan, and that is we are going to implement in your campus. And for the sake of information, I would like to say your BEd college is already a Ventel campus, and the Ventel campus convener is your principal. Now, your principal has the privilege to distribute certificates to you, and that will be ultimately collaborated with MGNCRE. MGNCRE has given her right to distribute the certificates. And now we are moving on to filling up learning blocks. What you people are going to get as a reward is that after going to Ventel Action Plan, you would be getting an opportunity to present yourself at the national level. In what manner and in which manner, that I will explain later in the upcoming sessions. Now, for the time being, please everyone make sure your attention, because in this workshop itself you have to do registration to MGNCRE. So for that you would be opening up a link, and that is called a learning log, and learning log would appear like this. You have to fill up so many aspects: name of your institution, address of your institution, university affiliated to, district, state, name of your principal, contact number, email ID. And in the next session you have to say contact number and email ID both are related to student teachers, not to your principal. You have to just you have to just give name of your principal. And from this session onwards, we have to discuss together, because this is the sub-theme, that is the first sub-theme of Ventel Action Plan, and each sub-theme consists so many areas. I think your coordinator, Sija ma'am, has already communicated with the same, and so student conveners have been selected out. The student conveners are now in charge, and I think, Sija ma'am, I'm just making it sure that all the faculties in charge are also with us. It's the time for reflections. Let all the faculties in charge and the student conveners reflect on the activities that you have done as well as you are planning to do.
No, ma'am, actually, two of them are not attending the meeting now because they are in an FPP.
It's okay, ma'am.
But they have discussed this with the students, and they're sure about the nature of things they'll be doing in the under this year.
Now, please call upon the student convener who is in charge of this vocational education and tell her to say about the activities only, not in detail, just say the activities, because we have to confirm it.
Okay, fine. Actually, vocational education teacher coordinator is I myself, and the student coordinator is Nayana. Nayana, you can.
Yes, ma'am, I will. Nayana, actually, you have to just say the activities name under vocational education. Just name it. Okay. Okay. Okay, every student teachers, please notice that you are going to do these activities under vocational education, because you yourself have to register by using the link. So please note it down somewhere. Naina is your student convener, and that is related to vocational education, and you are going to do making masks, making sanitizers, making jams, making milk-based products. Is it like that, Naina? No, then please tell it louder. I can hear you, so it will be just like that for others too. Please be louder. Talk aloud.
Making sanitizers, making masks, taking germs and pickles, and doing other activities.
Last one I didn't hear.
Do it yourself.
Which was the one you were trying to say? Sija ma'am, what is the activity?
That is do it yourself DIY activity. It is not shown in the slide, but it's there towards down.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Let it be like that. Moving on to the next sub theme. Ma'am, please make sure that every student teacher is noticing the same.
Okay, fine.
Now moving to the next sub theme. Student convener related to self-reliance. Please come forward as early as possible because we are running short of time.
Nishil?
Yes, miss.
Yeah. Student convener is Nishil Jason.
Yes, I am Nishil Jason. I am a student of Digital Science.
Okay.
Uh,
Very good
Miss,
to you.
hello? Can you
Please
hear me?
go on.
Okay.
Please go on.
As a first step, we are planning to kitchen gardening program, stitching, like.
Yeah, selected three of them, no?
Yeah, Miss. One more is household work, household requiring, like.
Okay. So we are finalizing those activities. Moving on to the next. Swachhata and health, student convener. Everybody is facing so many technical problems that your voice is not at all clear to me. You are not clear to me. I don't know what happened.
Hello.
Yes.
I am the student coordinator of Swachhata and the health related activities. And we selected composting, sanitization awareness program, and a health awareness program.
Very good. Next person.
Ma'am, I'm Rinfi. And
Very good.
Student coordinator of community. Yeah.
I'm privileged to see you. Okay. Just tell the activities.
Okay, ma'am. The first activity is conducting surveys on local problems.
Okay.
And second activity is resilience, team and awareness. And final activity is forum.
Okay, very good. And for the time being, let all the activities like this, and these are the suggestions in relation to celebration of days. You can celebrate any national, international days, and especially related to Italian aspects. So these are the suggestions only. You can celebrate any days, and once if it is like that, you have already celebrated so many days, and you can make a report of that, and you can send to MGNCRE. It is nothing like that. From today onwards, you have to plan out and you have to report. It's not at all like that. You can make use of the already happened activities also, and the only thing is that you make sure the documentation is perfect. Now let's see how these activities can be integrated to four areas of Ventel and subjects. Because you people are student teachers. You have to do these activities, and after that you have to integrate these aspects to your subject areas also. Now I am telling one example. If the concept you are going to introduce is composting, just imagine that you are going to introduce composting to your students. If it is like that, then in this manner you can integrate composting to the area. So we have just seen for student conveners, one student convener belonging to vocational education, another person to self-reliance, another to Swachhata, and another to community and engagement. And the student conveners and the student teachers, please make sure whenever you are doing any activities that is related to composting, let it be like this. When we are doing with vocational education, for an example, we can say making fertilizers. It is related to composting. And if we are going to conduct that is related to sub-theme self-reliance, we can make the activity like this biofertilizers as income source. And if the composting is the concept and that is we are going to integrate with Swachhata and hygiene, the example of the activity is waste segregation. And if it is related to community engagement and the subject is community engagement and the activity proposed in relation to composting is waste disposal in Gram Panchayat in perfect way. I think so far you have understood. Moving on to your subject area. Any subject teacher can integrate the same method. Any subject teacher can integrate the concept with Ventel, and it will be like this. If the person is belonging to mathematics, quantity of fertilizers, numericals can be expressed and composting can be related. The concept, you can make use of the concept of composting, and whenever you are introducing the concept of composting, you make sure you are making use of the numericals or the numbers. So in this manner, a mathematics teacher can introduce the concept of composting. And for the time being, let it be like this. If it is science teacher and she wants to introduce composting the concept, she can exemplify and she can detail the basic scientific process behind composting. And that can be the activity, and in this manner you can integrate with the methodology. And just imagine if I say the person belongs to social studies. If the student teacher is belonging to social studies, historical way of composting. This can be the way of integration of methodology. And if I say the student teacher is belonging to language, vocabulary is involved, proper writing up of the matter, proper documentation. Everything can be a means by which you can integrate to methodology. Is it clear? Naina, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, moving on. This is the action plan for student teachers, and Ventel action plan has to be filled up by you yourself. Make sure you are giving your exact contact numbers and exact email IDs. Both are really essential for communication from MTNCRA. Make sure that. And these are the feedbacks you have to give, and immediately after displaying everything, we'll be moving on with the registration. And this much you have to fill it up right now. I'll be sending the feedback link right now. Now I'm just declaring the benefits you are going to receive after going through Ventel action plan. Whenever you are making use of Ventel action plan, make sure we are planning our Ventel action plan in this manner. We will be starting from the month of October and it will be ending by the month of February. And at each stage, peer evaluation and the faculties in charge, they would evaluate you, and the coordinator Sita ma'am, she herself would evaluate you, and based on all these evaluations, 3 perfect and the excellent student teachers would be selected out, and they would be screened at a level to the upper level, and that is cluster. At the cluster level, 20 institutions will be there, and you would be competing each other with other 19 institutions also. Is it clear?
Yes.
And then the best performers will be moving upwards towards the regional level, statewide and national level. Once the student teacher is reaching the regional level, MTNCRE will directly certify you. And after that, you can move further. You can go up to the national-wide competition level. Once you have reached at the national-wide level, you will get the privilege of getting rupees 10,000 as stipend per month. And this is the basic and the ultimate target of Ventel action plan, to make every student teacher self-reliant. Now, just emphasizing the levels: institutional, cluster, regional, national presentation. And after this workshop, I would be forwarding this PPT to your WhatsApp group. And the WhatsApp group just created by us will be the same and would be stable for the next 4 months and would be active. And that has to be maintained for the purpose of maintaining Ventilatory activities. And this is the ultimate goal of Ventilation Plan: impact, productivity, and ultimately self-reliance. Now moving on. Now for the time being, let me introduce Ventel campus, which are actively functioning all over India. The first actively functioning Ventel campus is Vishwabharat. Let me know someone is unmuted and I can hear some sort of disturbances. To avoid disturbances, make sure everyone is muted. Please make sure everyone is muted. Okay, moving on. Vishwabharati, it is in Shantiniketan. Ultimately, Ventel Action Plan and MGNCRE aims at rural upliftments. Moving on, next Ventel campus is Students' Educational and Cultural Movement of Ladakh. Moving past, Agastya International Foundation, and it's in Kuppam. You can search out and you can make use of the websites and you can search out in detail. You can find everything in the websites. Another Ventel campus is Gandhigram and it is in Chinnalapatti. And next one is Gandhigram Rural Institute. Next is Vignan Ashram and it's in Papal. Center for Science for Villages is in Varga. These are the sustainable goals, and based on all these aspects, we are making use of Ventel. No poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quantity education, gender equality, clean water and sanitization, affordable and cleaner energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, required inequalities, reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, and life below water, life on land, peace, justice, and strong institutions, partnerships for the goals, everything for sustainable development. Every aspect is touched clearly. Now, this is the template of certificate you are going to receive, and you will be receiving the certificate from your principal. And whenever you are planning out activity and you are doing documentation, now onwards you have to follow this template. You have to follow this framework. Just type or just write activity name, your information, name, college, university, course, semester, year. Everything, make sure you are not making mistakes. Everything should be very correct. And the activity idea, you can frame it like this. For the time being, we have discussed with so many activities. We have selected out minimum of 3 activities and maximum can be anything. Maximum is not limited. So one thing, make sure I'm giving now individual preference that any student teacher can go on with activities individually also. If the student teacher is creative enough, the student teacher can make use of the opportunity and do the presentation, and that activities can be maintained confidential, and that can be you can make sure the other student teachers are not knowing the same. Meanwhile, you can report that to your faculty in charge. So your faculty in charge and each student teacher can decide and make the activity confidential, and you can in a distinct manner present that activity in each levels, at the regional, cluster, institutional and the national levels. You can do the presentation, and it's up to you. It's up to your creativity. It's up to your intelligence. Make use of that. And you have to specify the materials required or used. Then plan of action. When you are documenting plan of action, you have to follow these aspects. Steps followed to do activities, tools, platforms used, website, app, WhatsApp groups, precautions, impact education, impact evaluation, and objectives achievement, like that. And make sure you have supplementary documents, pictures, videos, and testimonials. Clear cut written document. That is what needed. And you can plan ahead. Once you have implemented some sort of activities, you can definitely plan ahead. You can move forward. Any innovative measure is warm welcome. Now it's the time for activity. Activity is nothing but to Sija ma'am, I have sent one registration link. Now Sija ma'am will be forwarding that link to your WhatsApp group. Make use of that, and I will wait with you. I will be here. Do the registration right now. And Sija ma'am, please make sure the persons who are not attending the webinar, let them know about the registration link, and after this workshop, let them register.
Ma'am, till when this link will be open? I mean, till...
Ma'am, the link is open.
Yeah. So some of them told me that they are hospitalized and they have some health issues and all. So maybe today or tomorrow they'll do this work.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Actually, it has to be filled right now. I'll be waiting for that. Right now, they have to fill it up. Because only the person who are in emergency, they will be exempted.
Yeah, those who are attending it now, they will do it. Others also, I will make them do it. But one of our students, she is hospitalized. So I don't know whether she'll be able to do it now. But as and when she is able to, she'll do it.
Ma'am, actually, it's only a matter of online activity and it needs only 3 minutes. If the person is ill also, even if she is sick, she can do it. It is a matter of online activity.
She's a little serious. She has some issues with the blood count or something. She's taken to the laboratory now. So maybe I don't know. Oh, yeah, but as and when she's free, she'll do it.
Ma'am, actually, ma'am, it's something related to reporting also, because you have only 50 strength and we need 50 learning logs to be filled. So it's compulsory and it's mandatory that you have to fill it up. Please find out
that's what I was asking you, ma'am. Till what time this link will be open? Because I cannot switch here also, no, because she's not getting very loud. Before 5:30, till what time? Till what time?
No problem. I will make it open till 8 p.m.
Okay, fine. That will be fine for us.
Okay. But ma'am, actually, NCRE right now wants the number of participants. So I will be reporting that 50 for the participants and 50 will be the learning logs that would be filled up. So please make sure, ma'am. I do understand that you are really vibrant and a perfect coordinator. So I'm not at all worried. I am damn sure that you will do that.
Yes, I'm asking this only for one student of ours, but others will do it now.
No problem, ma'am.
Others will do it right now.
No worries. Let them do right now. Let them do.
Okay, fine. And I have already forwarded this link to this group. Let them do it now.
And to the student teachers, I am talking right now. To student teachers, please make use of the link. And if you have any doubt, you ask right now, because I am with you. Our Sija ma'am is also with you, so we can assist you. If you are feeling any doubt, you ask right now.
No, ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Warm welcome.
In this form, they are supposed to choose the nature of activities they will be taking up. So,
yes.
Is it that each of the students will have to take up 12 activities, because we have selected under 4 sub-themes, 3 of them. So is it needed that each of the students will have to take up 12 of these activities within this 4 months? Like that?
Ma'am, it's very simple, ma'am. Actually, your institution has planned out 12 activities. Yes. And that simply means every student teacher is getting privilege of 12 activities. Another additional option to all student teacher is that they can individually act on. There are so many socially responsible student teachers. There are so many vibrant and creative student teachers. They can independently act on, they can independently do work, and they can act. It's up to them. It's up to student teachers.
So,
Ma'am, yesterday I
each, each student will have to select 12 activities in this form.
yes,
Okay.
yes, including the student convener.
Okay.
It's nothing that the student convener that belongs to vocational education. She will be attending only the vocational education activities and she will be reporting only the vocational education activities. It's not like that. Vocational education activities will be led by that student convener. But every student teachers of your institution can report everything. Okay? I hope everyone is right now filling up. Only 32 participants are here. Now, student teachers, do me a favor. Please make use of the chat box. Once you have opened the link, you type yes. And after finishing, you type it done. Otherwise, Sija ma'am and me would be waiting for a long time and you would be confused. Make use of the chat box. Once you have opened the link, Harida, thank you. Rosemary, thank you. Yes, everybody has received and you have opened the link. And once you finish off, you type as done. And one thing also I have to make sure whether your email option is open in your link. Email option. Anyone can respond.
Yes,
Email
ma'am.
option is opened, no? Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and
Please go on. Please go on. Okay. And to Sija ma'am and Asha ma'am, to all faculties, I am saying that you people would be receiving certificates from MGNCRE, and after that, the principal can distribute certificates to your student teachers. Your institution is already a Ventel campus. You can go on with your vibrant activities. You can report the previous activities also, but make sure every activity is perfectly documented. Only that matters. No need to hurry, be calm, because we have already reached the end of the workshop. Now only a few more minutes. We have to just finish with our registration. Only that matters. Yes, Sija ma'am.
No, I was talking to my students who are not attending it now. So I'll make them fill the form.
Okay, ma'am. Take your own time, ma'am.
Okay. It's there till 8 p.m., no?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm worried about the one girl who is hospitalized now.
No
others,
problem.
Others they will do.
Okay. Actually, I believe you because within 2 days you have coordinated such a brilliant and perfect workshop. So I'm not envious.
No, it's not like that. Our students are used to such type of activities, no? So they
That's really awesome.
because it was not such a difficult task for me. The students were very active and they know they have been doing all these activities for quite a while.
Yes. Actually, I would like to appreciate your activities. So much brilliant activities you have done.
Yeah, thank you.
And I really enjoyed the session. Everybody was really active and they know the way to do everything.
Thank you on behalf of our students also.
Rosemary, did you finish?
Yeah, submitted.
Yes, miss, yes.
Finished.
Yes.
Sija ma'am, I think everybody is doing that. Let's conclude our session, ma'am.
Okay,
So,
okay. So I think Nayana, Anija, Harita, many of them has submitted. So
yes,
let
yes.
them do it. So I think it is my turn now. I'll have to. I'll just thank you, coordinator. In fact, this was a very experiential learning session for every one of us. Though we have had many of this experiential learning session in our classrooms, we were very much worried as to how we will conduct an experiential learning session in an online platform like this. But our resource person, Amipletus, very easily and very comfortably and actively made us involved in these activities, and our students also enjoyed this task. I'm sure about that. I would like to say that today's resource person, Aditya, very patiently, gradually, and continuously explained to us what Ventel is about, what is NCRE, or what is that organization, its objectives and activities taken up by this organization, and also explained to us about the 5 H's of Nai Talim, and he very clearly briefed us about the nature of activities to be taken up by the mental cell of SM Training College. And we all could understand clearly about the nature of these mental activities and the activities that are going on nationwide. Thank you, ma'am, for that. Now, at this juncture, I would like to thank our management, HMDT Sabha, for supporting all the activities taken up by our students and our institution. Also, a big thanks to our principal, who is our guiding lamp and who is supporting us for all the activities. A big thanks to Asha ma'am also. We would like to thank our teacher coordinators, Dr. Suniti A.S., Dr. Elovianti, Sadika A.K., and all the faculty members who are constantly involved in these activities and make these activities a successful one. Students also, they actually involved very much in this today's workshop. Some of them had some inconveniences. One was hospitalized, one has gone for staff selection examination, but they all have ensured that they will complete these activities. They will do the activities. They are very much enthusiastic and they are very much happy to involve in such type of activities under this Ventel Club. And best wishes for my students for taking up all these activities. Now I think we will wind up this session. It was a very knowledgeable and very motivating session. Actually, our resource person has motivated us to take up this activity, and she has very clearly briefed us about the nature and the type of activities to be taken up. So once again, I would like to thank Anupletus Madam for this very vibrant session and motivating and encouraging our students to take to take up these mental activities, and we assure you that we will have a wonderful mental club activities in our college. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, I would like to add on something also. Let me meet the faculties in charge before winding up this meeting.
Yes, I would like to told you, ma'am, Rinu and the Sadika teacher, they are attending this activity. We have Dr. Suniti there. She is in charge of Swachhata and related activities.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. I'm Suniti.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm fine. And thanks for a comprehensive and energetic
Okay, ma'am.
presentation.
Actually, ma'am, Suniti, ma'am, I have contacted you because I'm doing research in MG University and it's under Dr. Tulasidaran sir. And you gave me suggestions regarding my objectives.
Oh, really?
I hope you
Actually,
are the Suniti ma'am.
actually, I'm saying that I know this name and I have some familiarity with this person. I'm telling it to another faculty, and
Yeah,
I'm
now only I
now.
remember that
Okay,
one.
okay,
That's why
okay. I can
ma'am,
understand.
that I
Okay,
want to
okay,
see the faculty.
okay. Now I remember. I can understand who you are.
Okay, I'm really glad to see you, ma'am.
Okay.
Personally, now because in this COVID season, it's not possible to come and see you. I'm really glad to see you.
Thank you,
Thank
thank
you,
you,
ma'am.
thank you.
And you gave me on that brilliant suggestions that my presentation was the perfect one in the MG
It
University.
was
Thank you
very
so much.
energetic, very good, very good. Keep it up.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, it is the best situation that I am meeting Dr. Suniti because
Okay.
she was the one who gave me suggestions regarding objectives in my research proposal. In my
Anu ma'am, we have more associations in future also. Huh? And now
yeah,
Suniti ma'am has guided you in some of your activities. Now you are going to guide us in our activities. So it's like a collaboration. No? We have more associations.
in fact, perfect collaboration. I'm really glad right now. And
Thank you,
may
thank you.
I see the next faculty in charge? Thank you, Suniti ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being with me. Another faculty. Who is the next one, ma'am?
We have Krishnamat sir. Bisni teacher is there. Bisni teacher.
No problem, ma'am. Let's wait.
Okay.
I have enough time till 2 p.m. 12 p.m. I am totally free. Only after that next workshop starts. Are they available?
They will come. They will come. ശരി ഇവിടെ വന്നാലും മതി കൃഷ്ണ മസാല ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വന്നാലും മതി
Dr. Bisni, I'm happy that I can see you right now. But your video is not that clear, ma'am. I'm really sorry.
I think Bisni teacher has joined now.
Yes, ma'am, I can see her. But her video is not clear.
Yeah,
I think the light is not switched on, ma'am. In your room, light is not switched on. Your face is not visible. If any sort of inconvenience, it's okay, ma'am. It's okay. Now, yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I can see you. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, ma'am. I'm happy with Muthukulam College. And I know that there are so many activities going on. I'm really happy to see everyone. Thank you so much, ma'am. And you'll be dealing with the subject.
Hello.
You'll be dealing with the which subject, ma'am? I hope Dr. Krishna Kumar has
Hi.
joined us.
Hi.
Hello,
Hi.
sir. Happy to see you.
Hello.
How are
Very
you?
happy. Oh, fine. Very happy to see you also.
Actually, I am privileged to meet every professor of Muthukulam College. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. We are also so proud to have such a session from you.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Actually, we had a workshop earlier, and that was 1 month before. It was organized for every faculties of B.Ed colleges affiliated to MG University. And unfortunately, Asha ma'am couldn't join us. Every other principals and the faculties joined. But for the time being, when I contacted with Sija ma'am, she told me everything. She told me that you are doing with so many activities. So I proposed a Ventel campus suggestion to your campus also, and that was granted, and that's why we could organize this workshop. And thank you everyone for your
during that workshop, we were having a national conference in our college.
Yes, ma'am.
So we were
Yes, ma'am.
practicing that for 2 days. That is
Yes,
why we
yes.
were not able to join
Yes,
that.
as ma'am told me. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
In
Now,
case I'm very happy now.
yeah, Laya also has joined. Dr. Laya it is there.
Hi, ma'am. Dr. Laya. Nice to see you. How are
Good
you?
morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you, ma'am?
Yeah, you have done PhD at university, right?
Yes, ma'am. In MG
Yeah, yeah.
University.
So Nidhi was mentioning that your name as well as your face seems to be
Yes,
very much
ma'am.
similar.
Yes, ma'am. Suniti ma'am gave me wise suggestions in relation to my objectives, and only
Yeah.
because of that I could do perfect presentation there. And among the all research scholars presentation, mine was the perfect one.
Anyway, thank you for this wonderful presentation, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm really happy that I could see you and meet you. I'm happy with Mutagungam also. Thank you so much.
Same here.
Actually, Laya is also a student of Tulasi sir.
Oh, so glad to.
Sudha teacher is also there. You
Okay,
can see
ma'am.
her also.
Let me see her.
Yeah, that is it. Sudha.
Sudha, ma'am.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you, ma'am, for being with us.
Hello.
How are you, ma'am?
Fine, I'm fine.
Okay, ma'am. Your activities are really vibrant, ma'am. Please go on with the same. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Okay, Sija, ma'am, I think let's wind up.
Yeah.
Let's leave the meeting. And the WhatsApp group that has been created by you would be maintained. And to the other faculties in charge, I would like to remind you one thing, that we have a statewide WhatsApp group. That is the official MGNCRE WhatsApp group for Kerala purpose. So I have sent that link to Sija ma'am. Sija ma'am, please send the same link to everyone, so that every faculty in charge and coordinator, including principal, can be part of that WhatsApp group, so that I can let you know instantly everything.
Okay, I'll send that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. I had a wonderful experience with you all. Thank you.
Same here. So we will complete the work and I'll let you know. As and when the students have done that, I'll let you know.
Okay. So right now, with everybody's permission, I am leaving the meeting. In the afternoon also, I have to meet another institute. Every institutions and every BEd colleges are touched. So thank you for being with MGNCRE. Thank you once again. Keep going.
Thank you.
Ija ma'am, may I end the meeting?
Yeah. Okay. You can leave now.
And for the last but not the least, every student teachers, be always active with Sija ma'am. Be vibrant and then dynamic always, and always do your best. Best wishes for your Ventel campus. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.